Compass is offering numerous views and graphs on the dashboard, which are dependent on your permission. In its most basic view, dashboard will provide information on your today's and upcoming 7 days tasks. You can access the task by clicking them. If you have managerial rights though, the following information can be found. Quick overview of the following key performance indicators at the top, which are total inquiries in the last 4 weeks, is the amount of proposals prepared in the last 4 weeks. Orders in the last 4 weeks is the amount of proposals that have been accepted and turned into projects. Hit rate in the last 4 weeks is the percentage of won proposals out of the total number of all proposals. And billable hours in the last 4 weeks are the total recorded billable hours from employees. Non-billable hours like training, internal tasks, leave, etc. are not being included. Now we will check the rest of the graphs and lists of the dashboard. Proposals to submit is a list of all your pending inquiries that still need to be submitted to the client. These are limited to the proposals where you are set as the estimator. Also, it will only show if you have pending inquiries. Proposals to chase is a list, once again, of all proposals that have been submitted to the client and a decision is pending. A proposal in this state will be either abandoned and moved to the lost section of Compass, or it will be accepted and moved to the won section of Compass and converted into a project. Now, this graph will provide rich information about your sales, operations, and final state of your company. It shows the total amount of opportunities per month and per department. Line shows a 6 months moving average. Graph can be quickly sliced by the drop-down menu on top of the graph. Proposals are all inquiries in that month that have been requested by clients. Open proposals are proposals that have been submitted to clients but still have not been abandoned or accepted. Won proposals are the proposals that have been accepted during those months. Lost proposals are the proposals that have been abandoned during these months. As we can see, in February 2022, there was a significant amount of lost projects in the subsurface engineering department. Completed projects provide an interesting overview of all your completed projects and how much do they account for each department. Once again, in January 2022, we can see a huge amount accounted for the subsurface engineering department. Invoices shows all invoices raised by department, while payments will show all payments. As we can see in here, there are not many information recorded on Compass in regards to payments. You might have noticed that for all those categories, I am referring to proposals or projects by department. Just to spice things up a bit, by clicking this cog, you can change the slicer by other fields. For example, you can see who is a project manager with most projects. What is the probability of winning each of those proposals, therefore being more prepared for what is coming operations-wise? As we can see in here, there are $18,000 worth of proposals, which is nearly 100% certain that they will be won. Moving on to hit rate, which is the overall percentage of won proposals out of the total of won and lost proposals. As we can see, at that stage, we have won all projects we have quoted. Thus, the graph suggests 100%. Once again, should we want to further explore hit rate by different fields, we can do that from here. There we are, hit rate by department. Digital construction is the department with historically strong hit rates, but now it is decreasing. However, is this necessarily a bad thing? Or is it that the department was pricing quite attractively all this time? Same with estimators. Wendy Stevens is constantly on 100%, but still, that could mean a lot of things. Does she only quote a few projects? Is she quoting them too cheap? Or is she pretty good on persuading customers? The key is that you do have this information. Now it is your role to prepare your strategies and further understand what is going on in your company. On-time delivery is the percentage of projects that have been submitted at or before their set deadline. Billable hours is the total amount of hours per month per department, or once again, we can tweak things around with this cog. This includes only hours that have been recorded against billable projects, services, or tasks. Organizations is a list of the organizations by order amount for the selected time period, and the default period is 12 months. Leave requests are all open leave requests from employees that you are managing. You can either refuse or approve the annual leave by clicking the record. Finally, the leave window provides a quick overview of any booked leaves in the company by day of the week and for the current and next week. White cells means available, blue cells means on leave, and half blue cell means half day leave. Now, if you don't see some of the views above, then please do contact your company's Compass administrator.